Hi everyone, it's Linda, and I thought I would share with you today the package that I received from Elfbeads. These are beads from the new Halloween release that just released, what was it, last Friday? And I'm just excited to share these with you. Of course, the packages are always wrapped up so beautifully, even for me. I mean, Mila, she has given these beads to me to review. She's oh so generous, but she still gives me the same treatment that she gives to every single customer in the fact that she includes a beautiful little handwritten note and packages everything up so beautifully. But let me open these up and share with you what I have here. As you can see, I removed everything, from the tissue paper, and, I have everything in the lovely little bag. So I'm gonna just start opening these one by one. I'm gonna start with what is in this little baggie first. So let's see what we have here. Ooh, okay. Let me get these out of the plastic bags. All right, so what we have here are all of the beads in the Candy Crush Fractal range that were released with the Halloween collection. We have the Sapphire Candy Crush Fractal here. And then here we have the Jade Candy Crush Fractal. And then here we have the Pumpkin Candy Crush Fractal. And this is the first I am seeing these live in person, and I am just in love. And that is my true, honest opinion. My favorite has to be the pumpkin. When I look at it, and here I'm gonna just look at these one by one. Here is the side of this particular one that I have, and I just love how it's milky and opaque, but then, you almost have like a little bit of, I don't know, like as the light hits it, I feel like there's clear parts too. These are just gorgeous the way these are made. In my opinion, Mila can just make these in every single color of the rainbow, and I would probably buy every single one of them. I know I still want to get from one of her last releases, the pink ones that were released. But I love this. It's got almost like that brighter yellow that kind of goes into like a marigold orange that goes into almost like a darker orange here on this particular one. They're just gorgeous. I love the faceting, which just captures the light. This one I'm definitely gonna personally order another one of. I just think it's beautiful. Like, this one is hands down my favorite of the three. And this one is the, I believe it's the Pumpkin Candy Crush Fractal. Just beautiful. Then we have the Sapphire Candy Crush Fractal. And this one, it just goes almost from like a pale cornflower blue to like that beautiful rich lapis blue, sapphire blue, royal blue. And you can just see how the light is just capturing the faceting on it. Like, to me, this reminds me of yogurt, where you have the white creamy yogurt and then you have the fruit filling on the one side, and then you can just kind of mix the fruit filling in and swirl it in. Like, it just kind of reminds me of that yogurt for some reason, and just the patterns that you can make by swirling that fruit filling in to the yogurt. So this one is the Sapphire Candy Crush Fractal. And then we've got this beautiful one here. And this is the Jade Candy Crush Fractal. And I love this. Like, you can see a little bit of white there. And then you have this lighter green, almost like a, well, not quite pistachio, but definitely a lighter green. And then it goes into that rich, darker green. Almost looks like it has a little bit of swirl of a black there. Do you see what I mean? Like, the darker green part, it almost looks, instead of opaque, like you're seeing through that darker color to the opaque base underneath. Here is the side view of this particular bead. And I realize I did not show you the side view of the sapphire. So yeah, these are probably one of my favorites. I love this whole Candy Crush line. Moving on to what is in this baggie. Let's see what we got. Oh, this is the black cat. All right, let me get this out of all of this bubble wrap. All right, so here we have the black cat focal bead. And this bead, as you can see here, it does have a clear overlay, but then the base itself is just this magical black base that just looks like it has all of this, I don't know how you describe it, almost like dichroic glass, or maybe I don't know, like if it was a natural opal gemstone, like those have just been crushed and ground to a fine powder and then just sprinkled over this black base. And you know what, let me just see here. I'm gonna try turning off my light because I realize, yeah, I think I have enough natural light where I don't necessarily need that. Just look at the rainbow of colors that you're getting there. I see pinks and purples and blues and aquas and yellows. You can see, of course, the cat has these beautiful green eyes and this cute little pink tongue. Just a petite little nose. Like you can see, it's got raised features. It's got raised little whisker features here. It's got the raised little nose and the, I don't know what you'd call that little part there. And of course, the cutest little ears. I have a black cat myself, so this bead is extra special to me. I just love him. And it's a him because my kitty is a him. So, but just look at that magical color shift there. And this one is perfect for a pendant. It's drilled. You know, if you put it on a bracelet, it's going to sit like this on a bracelet. There's no hole on the side here where you can have them sit this way on a bracelet. But in my opinion, this is perfect for a pendant especially, but also will look very nice on a bracelet. So this is the black cat bead. Just real quickly, showing the Candy Crush beads without my ring light on, just so you can see without the ring light here, just from the natural light from my window. All right, going for what is in this baggie next. This baggie had all the silvers, so let me get them out of the plastic bag. All right, so I'm gonna start with my favorite of the silvers, and that truly is saying something because all of these silvers are just so beautiful. But this is the Halloween ride, and I have, you know, like from Pandora, I have the Cinderella coach in both silver and rose because I love it so. And then I have also the original coach that had the little crown on it with the pearl in it. I don't know if I can't even remember what it was called. So I have a thing for pumpkin coaches. And this one to me is just magical. I just love that pumpkin and how, you know, of course, you know, this is where the person riding inside would look out, you know, through the pumpkin's eyes. But it just has like this ominous looking, you know, pumpkin face on it. And the wheels are in like this spider web shape where there's even little spiders in the center of the web. The design is exactly the same on both sides. I just think this is just magical. I just hands off to hats off, I guess, to Mila and the Elfbeads team. This is just an amazing bead. And I can just imagine how bumpy the ride would be because the wheels are not quite perfectly round, and it just got my imagination all aflutter. I just love this bead, and this is Halloween Ride. And then look at this bead. Now this bead is called Black Widow, and this again is the same detail on both sides, and it's got that center ring on the inside, which is going to allow it to sit beautifully on your bracelet. And this has a large black widow spider. You can even see like the little center cross there on the body of the spider. You can even see, look, the spider has fangs. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Like I am seeing these for the first time. So hopefully I'm calling out all the details. Wow, such an amazing bead. And this is a good size bead, as all Elfbead silvers are. This is definitely a nice bead. This is the Black Widow, and not too keen on spiders in real life, but around Halloween I'm game for having a spider on my bracelet. So this is definitely a beautiful focal bead. Now this bead here, oh my gosh, this one is another one that I just think is so amazing. This is the Skeleton Seahorse, and Elfbeads, they have some beautiful seahorses in their collection, and this one is no different. But this one, oh my gosh, this little seahorse has donned a costume. Like it even looks like it has like a little dagger there, almost like a stinger, like it was a scorpion. And of course it's got like this skeleton. You can see the ribbing and, you know, just all the bones going down its back. Like the little crown here is all spiky. Its little snout, if snout is a word, even has like the little bones that you can see. let me see if you can even see the, sorry if my camera is going out of focus there. I'm trying to capture the front of the snout. Beautifully detailed on either side, as you can see. And I'm just trying to see if we can kind of capture, I mean, even the snout has a lot of detail. You can see its little eye. And I love how this particular seahorse also has almost like dragon wings. I just love this. I mean, it's this one also has my imagination all aflutter, like Mila's description when she released the collection just really inspired my imagination too, like with the pumpkin coach, you know, riding by magical waters, you know, haunted waters, where maybe there was a magical creature lurking beneath the water. And I just, oh, this is just amazing. So this is the Skeleton Seahorse. Opening what's in this baggie next. Let's see what we have in here. We have more of the silver beads. So let me get these out of the packages. All right, here we have the amazing bat barrel. So this is one of Elfbeads' large barrel style beads. And I just love how, like, here we have the spider web and the bat on this side. And then as we turn it, now we have the bat here and the spider web here. We turn it again, we have the spider web and the bat. Like, they're just constantly something to look at, no matter what side you're looking at. Like, this is just a very beautiful, large focal style bead, and I think it is just amazing. There is the little bat detail. You can see its ears and its little eyes. It's got a beautiful wingspan. And then the spider web itself is just this beautiful lacy spider web. I don't know if you can hear my kitty. My kitty's walking in, expecting a kitty treat or two. So this is the bat barrel. All right, now this bead is the spider nest. And oh my gosh, this is just another one of those incredibly detailed silver beads that Elfbeads puts out. Like, this is one where I could see having one of these on one side, and then maybe a glass bead, and then this one, a glass bead, and then another spider nest for like a whole theme. And in fact, I wonder, no, I was just looking at the Elfbeads website just to see if they actually had that as a design in one of their like design sets where you get like a special price. But this spider nest bead is just incredible. You just have all of these spiders just spinning this sticky web, this sticky ball, and just crawling all over it. Like this one, again, I'm not a fan of spiders. I appreciate the job they do in nature, but if they're in my house, they're gonna get stomped with a shoe because I do not like spiders. But this is just an incredibly detailed bead. Just gorgeous. All right, just opening what is in this baggie next. And I'm just trying to move quickly here for fear of losing the natural light. Okay, so here we have all of the flower twigs. Going to take them out. All right, so here we have all of the flower twig beads from this release, and I have always been a big fan of the Flowertwig beads from Elfbeads. I have quite a few in my collection of some of their older ones that are retired. This is the Pumpkin Magic Flowertwig. This one is the Poison Ivy Flowertwig. And then this one is the Midnight Mystery Flowertwig. And I just think they're gorgeous. Let me show them to you individually. So this is the Midnight Mystery, and it is just this beautiful, like to me, I almost think it has like just a very deep midnight blue base. It's probably a black base, but I see flashes of blue as I twirl it. And this I might just turn on my light just because I feel that the light's starting to go down a little bit. But this just has, of course, you know, here we have the base or the side view where you can see it's this clear overlay. And on top of the clear glass, you have all this beautiful raised detail with these flowers and leaves in a, like this purple overlay. And then you have the base itself that is just this shimmery black, or to me a very shimmery dark blue that is just making this bead just an incredible beauty. Like this one is probably my favorite because of course it's purple, but it is gorgeous. Here, this next one is the Poison Ivy. Now this one I just love. I of course think of Poison Ivy and the Batman movie with the Poison Ivy character. And to me, this is just this acid green, like this bright green overlay with the flower twigs. Of course, the flowers and the vines and the leaves. And again, side view, all of that color is coming in at the base of the bead there, but the overlay itself is that that bright acid green. But then when we put it and we look at it full on, you see the magic of the base combined with that acid green overlay. So this one is the Poison Ivy flower twig. And then the last flower twig is this one here. And this one, let me get it to focus there. This one is, I believe, the Pumpkin Magic flower twig. And this one, again, very similar, where you've got the clear glass overlay, but then you've got the pumpkin or this bright orange flower twig pattern with the flowers, the stems, the leaves on top of this shimmery black base. Just gorgeous and magical. So let me just put all three of them side by side. It's like I'm definitely going to want every single one of these in pairs, so I will be ordering some more. All right, and opening the last baggie. All right, and these are the last two glass beads. I'm going to take them out of the pouches. Now these are glow in the dark. And hold on here, I'm going to, because I see the ring light really reflecting, I'm going to try turning it off again. All right, so these are, well, both of these I'm learning are glow in the dark or have glow in the dark properties. And what I'm going to do is I am going to film it now during the day so you can see it, and then I'm going to wait a few hours while it's dark to post how these babies glow in the dark. But we have here the Midnight Flower Pond Barrel, and then we have the Secret Garden Barrel. And again, when Mila released this collection and I read her words, like I immediately thought of this little guy swimming in these waters, like these beautiful, murky, magical waters. And, you know, the little pumpkin carriage, you know, riding by and, you know, seeing that, maybe looking out the window. But these are just gorgeous. And like this one, well, let me take them both off. So this Secret Garden Barrel, like I love how you have like that bright green, almost like a light chartreuse, green. And then you have like that little bit, like that hint of blue that as I'm twirling the bead, you can kind of see that flash of blue that comes out, along with almost like a sunshine yellow. I mean, the bead itself is magical, even by daylight. And then the flowers themselves have like this darker purple, darker blue, like center ruffle. And then there is this pale, like pale lilac, pale plum, like a dusty plum. And each of these flowers, like the tips of them are outlined in white. And I'm just gonna see how well I can zoom in here to get the detail of the flower stamen there as well. Like even the center flower stamen is just like the palest yellow. And then of course it is surrounding like the center base that is almost like a, I don't know, it looks like it could be a brown, but it is just magical. I'm just gonna zoom out because I just think this bead is gorgeous. Like it is definitely a focal bead, and the center itself, like definitely not able to wear this on a bangle. I tried when I had this earlier, you know, just to put it on, but with the barrel style beads, like I've never had problems with the silver barrel style beads. I'm not sure why, but the glass barrel style beads that I own, I just cannot get on a bangle. So definitely something that can be worn on a chain. So this one is the, let me get back to the name, the Secret Garden Barrel. And then this other one is the Midnight Flower Pond Barrel. And this one also glows in the dark. And this one, Purple Lovers Rejoice. It is just beautiful. And it has like this, depending on how the light hits it, like right here on the edge, you can see almost like a red violet color. And then it goes to that deeper or more of a blue, like a bluish purple. So we have a reddish violet purple, and then you have more of a blue a blue purple, and then it even goes to like a lighter blue within the bead itself. And then of course the little flecks there that you see beneath the flowers are the things that magically make it glow in the dark. And then these flowers are more of a just a single color flower. Like these are like a light pistachio green, but then it's got like that darker center with just that little dot of yellow. They are just, these I think are just stunning beads. So this one again is the Midnight Flower Pond Barrel. And then this one is the Secret Garden Barrel. So I'm going to basically stop here, and I'm going to take these outside to kind of get them charged up, and then as it gets darker I'll shoot a quick little video showing what they look like at night and kind of tag it on the end. Speaking of glow in the dark real quick, I thought I would also, because I don't think I've ever filmed like a video of the Elfbeads Halloween Magic Deal Set. And this particular set does come with 5 glass beads. I'm only showing 3 here on the rod because I've got 2 on a bracelet design on my wrist. But real quickly, we have this beautiful kind of greenish bead, almost like a hint between green and blue, just a real soft, pretty color. Then we have this amber, like this golden amber orange color. Like it's not a full-on traditional orange like you see on this flower twig here, or this Candy Crush Fractal. So to me it's kind of a amber. And then we have this beautiful like cyan blue or turquoise blue faceted bead. Of course they're all faceted. On my wrist, let me see if I can get it in the shot here. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. Like on my wrist, I am wearing my 2 favorites. I've got the purple, and then I've got the pink right here. And these, I mean, they collect light as well and glow in the dark. And I was amazed, like on a really dim day, like I literally walked to my mailbox, got the mail, walked inside, and my house was, you know, it wasn't a bright sunny day, so my house was a little dark without any lights on, and I could already see them glowing. So that is the Magic Deal Set, and yeah, these are my favorites. So I will get these 2 beads here charged up. Well, actually, I'll get all of these beads charged up so you can see how they glow in the dark, and let you appreciate how beautifully these are made. So let me know what you think of this new collection. I am just amazed by just all these beauties. So let me know, guys, and thank you for watching, and hope you have a wonderful evening. Bye. All right, here is the beads glowing in the dark in all their beauty. Hoping this turns out for the video, and hope you enjoyed. You guys have a wonderful evening. Bye.